Jadi dokumenter ini adalah suatu dokumenter yang menurut saya sangat penting untuk semua keluarga, bahkan buat keluarga yang tidak memiliki anak di spektrum. Karena ini adalah sebuah cerita tentang cinta kasih dan bagaimana kita bisa membuat seorang anak tumbuh dengan maksimum di lingkungan keluarga sendiri.
My eldest son Dean is also diagnosed as autistic when he was 5, and he's now 23 and he's doing very well. And I hope this film can inspire a lot of parents who are going through the same thing to have hope, and only with hope we can do great things together.
Okay, but once again, we want to thank you really for taking time to join us on this very special occasion, because some of you came from different parts of Indonesia, I heard. Some came from Singapore, some came all the way from Vietnam, even Hawaii. So all over the world, just to be here for a very, very special film. So I think we're really going to be inspired and filled with love from this film. The first one, ladies and gentlemen, please put a big, big round of applause and show us some love. Dr. Debbie, functional practitioner for autism, ADHD, and learning disorder. We call her Superwoman because she does everything and she's always full of life.
She has gone everywhere in the world, and she never wants to give up hope. She wants to fight for the best for the children and
all children as well.
All children with autism. So thank you, Debbie.
Thank you, Debbie. Okay, next, all the way from Hawaii, she looks like a superstar today. Rita, who's a neuro-emotional balance technique practitioner. A big round of applause for Rita.
Rita has helped more than 500 families.
This documentary film has actually been nominated for Best Documentary in a London festival. We're going to ask about it later, but please put your hands together for our director, George Arif.
It's been a real pleasure for me on the process of this movie. Dalam setiap yang saya lakukan, apapun itu, apakah dokumenter atau iklan, apapun, saya selalu belajar hal baru. Dan di film ini, in this movie, I learn about something too. Saya belajar tentang kekuatan cinta, tentang kekuatan sebuah cinta keluarga yang dapat mengubahkan suatu proses dari sebelumnya menjadi lebih baik. Thank you so much for coming. Semoga bisa menikmati dan bisa membawa sesuatu setelah ini. Thank you so much.
Thank you. So honored to be here. It has been an incredible honor to be part of this collaboration. Debbie has attracted the most incredible people that have truly put their hearts and souls into this. And it is so important right now to do this because the number of children with autism is rising. A lot. And the truth is, I've seen in my experience in the last 20 years and working with this golden collaboration, there is hope, there is clear tools to make a difference. These children deserve a good quality of life. They deserve to be understood. They're sensitive, they're intelligent, and we want to really make a difference for every parent out there who's raising children with special needs. There is hope, there is something that we can do, and bless you for being here, and just, I am so glad that we are in the time of our lives where we can do this. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Rita. Debbie, as well.
And we would like to give a special thanks for the family, Debbie and Jessie,
Marianne.
Isaac and Marianne.
Is Joshua here? Yeah, and our star for the show, Joshua, is coming in like a true star celeb. Can you give him a round of applause, Joshua?
Applause to Joshua.
Just take a quick photo, and thank you once again, ladies and gentlemen, for joining us today. We're going to start the film now, and we hope you will be inspired by it. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Joshua Tree. So what we're going to do right now for ladies and gentlemen here, we've seen the film, we've seen some of the stars in this film, but right now we're going to get our director, George Arif, we're going to get Dr. Debbie, as well as Rita, to spend a few moments to actually share more about this film, as well as how we can continue this mission. So can we give a big round of applause to Dr. Debbie, Rita, as well as George Arif?
Please, have a seat.
Our director, George Arif, we were talking about Joshua Tree, so maybe we'll ask the first question, why this title, Joshua Tree? What does it mean? What does it symbolize?
Ya, buat saya sih kalau manusia itu kan sama dengan pohon gitu kan. Secara alamiah manusia itu sering dianalogikan dengan pohon gitu, dan begitu tergantungnya manusia akan alam dan pohon itu. Pohon itu kan tempat berlindung gitu, tempat berlindung, tempat kita menggantungkan hidup kita gitu. So basically, human is a tree also. So for me, why I come up with this title, because the family is the tree, right? So the family is the place where Joshua is feeling comfortable to grow himself, to be able to grow and become someone better. Menjadi orang yang lebih baik itu bukan hal yang mudah, apalagi buat teman-teman di dalam spektrum autism. Justru peran keluarga ini jadi peran yang sentral, di mana kita sebagai orang tua maupun pengasuh yang membantu teman-teman dalam spektrum autism bisa menjadi ruang, menjadi orang yang nyaman dengan dia, sehingga kenyamanan itu membawa dia supaya akhirnya join our world gitu, akhirnya bergabung pada kehidupan kita yang dianggap normal ini gitu ya, so called normal life, they will join us gitu. Kira-kira seperti itu sih.
So very important, can we give our director once again another big round of applause for telling this story, such a powerful and important message. Debbie, maybe we'll go to you next. And
Yeah.
Debbie, you know, she's been working on this for many years. Would you like to ask her?
Yeah, I would like to ask, what motivates you to expose your private life to the larger audience, and so how is it, and what is your experience throughout the process? Can you share with us?
Bingo. Because what happened is that saya merasa seperti telanjang. Karena saya seorang praktisi yang pasiennya banyak yang sudah sembuh. Terus Joshua masih dalam perjalanan. Jadi seperti membuka sesuatu yang saya tidak merasa nyaman. Tapi menurut saya, when I bring this into light, there's so much amazing joy. There's so much good things that other people can learn. Jadi saya berserah, saya bicara dengan Tuhan dan saya bilang anything that I can do so I can maximize the blessing that I have, I will do. So I want to thank my husband, because without his permission I would never going to be able to do this.
Yeah, JC.
My husband has been my biggest pillar of support. And I want to thank my children, because they are the one who propel me. They are the reason why I'm doing this. They are the reason why I started my first step in finding the truth. They are I'm a mother. Tujuan pertama saya adalah bagaimana supaya saya bisa membantu anak saya sendiri. Dan setelah itu, ada runtutan-runtutan selanjutnya di mana saya malah bisa membantu yang lain. Betapa luar biasanya ini. Jadi ini merupakan sesuatu yang I take it as my honor. Bukan menjadi shame, tapi menjadi honor saya. Thank you so much.
Maybe we can ask Rita. Rita, you know, there was such a powerful moment when I first watched the trailer. There was this woman who was like, you know what, I'll do anything I can to really support you in this mission.
That's
And when I
right.
met Rita for the very first time, she was so full of passion, so full of life, and really just like, she looks like so beautiful now, right? But wow, once she gets into talking, she's so passionate and fiery. What fired you to really go on this mission with Debbie?
I love anything that has the power to express heart, emotion. So when Debbie and I met, and I remember the first time we spoke, I felt my heart came to life. And I knew that no matter what I do with this woman, it will be serving the world in the highest way possible. And this is what I'm here for. I'm here to serve. I am the most selfish human you can ever meet, because when I serve, I feel alive, I feel connected to God, higher being, whatever it is. I feel that my life has meaning, and there's a reason why I wake up in the morning. And when I look at Joshua, the innocence and the beauty of this boy makes my heart open. And I want to do this every day because it just feels really good. And honestly, maybe I'm weird, but when I am faced, when I'm connected with someone like Joshua, for one reason or another, I feel at peace. I feel at home. So this to me is my purpose. This is why I live. I want to advocate for these families, for these children. I want to bring as much peace and as much understanding as I can. And I'm also growing through this process. I guarantee you that I am a different person today before I started the journey with Debbie. And I'm truly, truly blessed to be able to serve in this way. And I will never, ever stop. And I appreciate the opportunity. I really do. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Rita, for those words. Can we just ask everyone in this room, do you think that is a film that really touched your heart? Can you really won, George Arif. That's really a win. Perhaps he can ask you what kind of stories, what kind of films you want to continue making to spread to the world.
Or I would like to ask you also the difficulty in the process of making this also.
Yeah, basically what's quite unique about the process of making this film is because we did it during the pandemic, right? And the subjects are in Singapore, I'm in Jakarta, right? So what we did is every Sunday morning, Jakarta time, Saturday night US time, right?
Yes.
So Saturday night US time, Sunday morning Jakarta and Singapore time, we do a Zoom, and we record it. So like 2-3 hours Zoom, something like that, every week. Nah, rekaman Zoom ini kita jadiin film. Jadi materi terbanyak kita adalah Zoom recording sama kamera HP. Kita minta Noel, Anna, everyone in their family to hold the cell phone camera and just record. That's what I said. I believe that their connection contributes more compared to the someone outside that doesn't have the connection but able to operate the camera well. Yeah. So we are on the post-production process. Kita berenang dalam lautan puluhan jam Zoom recording. Habis itu juga ada banyak shot kamera yang goyang-goyang, terang-gelap karena tidak dioperasikan secara ini. Tapi itu pilihan kreatif yang saya pilih gitu ya. Saya memilih itu karena saya percaya relationship itu lebih penting. Karena saya belajar, saya background saya dari dokumenter pertama kali. Saat kita relate sama orang itu lebih banyak terasa dan lebih banyak isi yang akan kontribut ke dalam cerita gitu.
What's your message that you want to share to encourage everyone here?
I want to say that mothers, you are the world for your child. If you move, your child will move. So when parents change, children will change. Selama orang tua ada semangat, pasti ada jawaban, pasti ada harapan. Semangat!
Wow, amazing. Now, Rita, I read a little bit about this neuro or emotion, a balance between emotion and neuron. Yeah. So, what is the approach that you can translate very simply to all of us? You know, to the ones who interact with children with autism spectrum. What to do in order to have this balance? Thank you.
We all have a nervous system. We're human beings. This is how we interact with the world around us. We feel, we touch, we look. And sometimes when there is a challenge or a neurological deficit, it becomes unsafe. Things become easily unsafe and we're easily startled. And my job is to bring in specific touch that feels safe. Specific feeling of peace and harmony into the relationship from the parents, from the caregivers, from the therapist, that allows safety and peace to be present in the moment. Because that's what opens up the nervous system. That's what allows the information to go into a higher level of the brain and allow us to think clearly. Because when we're nervous and we don't feel safe, we just cannot think straight. And my job is to be able to, through present touch, through subtle rocking, through subtle tapping, etc. There are so many hands-on techniques and tools that I have. And the most important is, how do we balance our emotion while we are fully with our child and we are touching our child? Do we feel stress? Do we communicate our stress and our desperation to the nervous system of our children? And we do that quite often. So once again, when I work with families, my job is to invite you to look deeper inside of yourself. Are there belief systems that you can shift? Are there ways that you can respond to your child that would make you feel more peaceful and feel like you're a parent that feels like you know what you're doing? You're just really connected and you respect your child's nervous system. And even if you're offering this rocking or gentle tapping, can you do it with an open heart? Can you let go of judging yourself and let go of judging your child?
How has it changed your family when you started this journey up to this point?
Thank you.
Okay, so what changed? We change as a person. I change as a person. Sorry, I was the most judgmental person. I need to do that in order to survive. We need to do that in order for us to be safe. The moment I feel unsafe, I disappear. But for Joshua, for Emmanuel, I mean, I have 2 children in the spectrum at that time. I cannot. I have to take down my armor. I need to be without my armor, without my judgment, and be without and accept. And that is the hardest part. And thank you so much for the question. Somebody asked me why you didn't start a movie about that child, about your eldest child that's already recovered. Why you make a movie about your child that has not recovered? I think that this is a message that everyone needs to listen, because this is a process. We are all work in process. And let's have hope for each and every one of us. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Kita tuh kan semua sebenarnya cuman sama-sama manusia ya, gitu ya, sama satu sama lain. Kadang-kadang kita merasa diri lebih normal atau lebih hebat dibanding yang so-called abnormal atau disabled atau disabled, apapun istilahnya gitu. Buat saya nggak penting. Kenapa nggak kita biasa aja, jadi sama-sama manusia, jadi saling respect aja, saling appreciate aja gitu. Saya syuting di Perth, cuman restoran kecil, cuman ada 5 atau 7 tangga, anak tangga, tapi ada khusus tuh buat kursi roda. Kursi restoran kecil, nggak kayak restoran gede. Ya maksudnya teman-teman yang difabel itu bukannya nggak bisa berfungsi karena dirinya sendiri, mereka nggak bisa berfungsi karena lingkungannya yang mengizinkan, itulah. Ya jadi kita mungkin harus lebih inklusif, lebih menerima. Ya udah gitu, sama-sama orang aja, nggak penting. Gue nggak lebih penting daripada lo, ya gue sama lo gitu. Ya makasih ya.
Julia Chandra, representative of family with special needs.
Yeah.
Oh, Miss Julia Chandra, sorry. This is Thank you so much. Yeah, it's for Rita. Thank you, Rita.
I was just saying that, in light of Mother's Day next week, I think the greatest love is from a mother to a child, to a family, and it comes from a very special place because it's an unconditional love. So, on behalf of all of us, I want to say thank you for having us and Happy Mother's Day.
Thank you so much, Gary.
Thank you very much. Okay, and on the count of three, everyone, we just shout Joshua 3. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Joshua 3! Give yourself a big round of applause. Thank you very much for joining us today.